It is sunrise in the wilderness. High up, where the forests grow wild, then not at all. The wind runs backwards with a frightened sound and slides down canyon walls.
Watch that log, it's loose. Now you tell me.
These solitary hikers are surveying this land
Okay, Mark.
for the first time.
If you fall, don't expect me to follow you. Long way down. Further than I want to fall. Yeah.
18% of America has never been mapped in detail. Mostly hard-to-reach areas with no farms or business. 60 years ago, government map makers slid into this unknown. Claude Birdseye swirled through the muddy rapids of the Colorado in a summer so hot it turned the mud on his arms to dust.
The Birdseye expedition was not the first. That honor fell to a one-armed Civil War veteran who lashed himself to a 17-foot boat and rode the rapids in a rocking chair. His name was John Wesley Powell, a self-taught scientist who set out 100 years ago to map every hill, hamlet, and waterway in America. He figured that ought to take about 24 years. A century later, what he began is still underway.
Did you pick the harder way?
This team in the Gallatin National Forest, north of Yellowstone, is retracing ancient trails using notes from the first explorers.
There's a sharp bend in the road now.
Dave Williams and his assistant, Frank Blackett, are searching for markers which cannot be seen from the air.
10 feet west of a 15-inch pine tree. Oh gosh, a lot of pine trees.
55 markers in a wilderness the size of Delaware.
Yep, here it is.
Finding those markers are a little like looking for a needle in a haystack.
Yeah, a real small needle in a great big haystack sometimes too. And sometimes the haystack's not there, but the needle is. The haystack has been moved.
The surveyors must decide what will go on each map.
Oh boy.
Old buildings, likely to disappear, are passed over.
Looks like it's used for an old barn or something.
A barn? No, it's a garage. Tack room. No, it's not map-worthy, Frank.
Aerial photographs are checked for accuracy. Trails are climbed. Streams are crossed. The information Dave Williams brings back is not the kind you pick up at a gas station. It makes highly detailed topographical illustrations on a scale of 1 inch to 1,000 feet of ground.
What keeps you out here?
I don't have to worry about traffic signals and stop signs and sirens going off in the middle of the night, horns honking and people pounding on the wall behind you, or electricity going off or on, or no hot water. You hope the weather's going to be good. You hope that the trail's going to be a little less steep. The river's going to be a little bit warmer. The snow's not going to be as deep. No matter what happens, you got to go out and do it.
Come on, let's go.
When the map making is done at the end of this decade, a lot of credit will go to men and machines and the new computer technologies. But some credit must also go to the men with dreams and the legs to walk them. For today, Bob Dotson, NBC News, Big Timber, Montana.